When is quantity better than quality? Bees. When Oprah Winfrey gave away a bunch of bees on her show, it didn't matter if they were top quality or not. A bee is a bee. Did I miss this episode? Bees.com. The fact that someone bought this domain just to host the meme really makes it funnier. Hair ties and bobby pins, because you lose them anyway. I can't agree more. In my household, there's also the possibility that our cat has stolen them. I'd rather have extra over needing to wrestle the cat for something I paid way too much for. My pug is obsessed with bobbins, aka hair ties, loves to chew twang fling them. I buy them in bulk to keep him happy. I'd rather have a buttload of crumpled $100 bills than one shiny new one. How many crumpled $100s can you fit up your ass? It's actually the way they get crumpled. You can fit more bills if you put them in rolls before rectal insertion. Zerg rush. Speed is a quality and a quantity. Also, Vespine gas. You'll hear all the sales talk about using premium quality, but it's all the same stuff. Never heard anyone say, we need better Vespine gas. But, we need more Vespine gas. You must construct additional pylons. Guitar picks. It doesn't matter if you have a crappy hand-me-down one or a fancy collector's one, you're going to lose it one way or another. I met a guitar player a few weeks ago who mentioned that she has the same pick since, dunno, 15 years or so. It's a teardrop shaped one, which was pretty expensive, as she said. I have one that's 20 years old. I haven't been using it that long. It just got lost for 1/2 years. I read that in Mitch Hedberg's voice. A few years back, my mom ordered an Amazon Alexa from eBay. Rather than ordering it from Amazon, like anyone else would have, she decided to be stubborn and order again. When 2 weeks passed and no delivery, 2 weeks became a month, and at this point my mother had ordered about a dozen of these Alexas, in dues of one showing finally. This was in early March 2016. She eventually forgot about it. Then August 2017 happened. I walked downstairs in the morning to see her complaining about getting 17 knockoff Chinese Alexas that talk in a very unsettling voice. She tries to return them, but has no success there, so finally giving in to defeat, she gives them to me since no one else would want them. They really can't do much on their own, but once I discovered that they will repeat any phrase you tell them to, I would put them all within close vicinity, and this is where the fun began. I would say Alexa, and then out them on full volume. After about 30 seconds the only audible noise within my household was a domino effect of knockoff Alexas reciting the command, which triggered their surrounding comrades. I can also Bluetooth connect them to all play songs from my phone. They are not consistent with their timing, so the songs come out as the ungodforsaken sounds of Satan, being but forked dry in a wind tunnel. I love my dysfunctional Alexas. All 17 of them. Edit. This is the first post I've ever made on Reddit. I feel famous right now, holy shit. Thanks y'all. If I find the Alexas my mom bought on eBay, I'll provide you all with a link. I really hope they still exist. Where can I get these Alexas? Not Amazon. Spending time with your kids. Your kids don't care that you took them to France for 2 weeks if you're not around the rest of the year. It's much more important to be present and to be a part of their daily routines. Dollars. I'll take 1 million, even if they are in barely acceptable condition. Alright, 1 million Zimbabwean dollars, just for you. Better than most comments there. Granted, and you die from cancer. Really? Come on now. Yeah, most people aren't really good at monkey's paw. Points in any match. Doesn't matter how you scored, a point's a point. Unless you're a contestant on Whose Line Is It, anyway, because the points don't matter. And now it's time for scenes from a hat. Times it would be inappropriate to begin removing your clothes. Do you know why I pulled you over? Happy birthday, Grandma. Does the school bus stop here? GPA. Unless your school does weighted, you only need AS to get a good one. Everyone in my graduating class with 4.0s took 4 years of home ec, and gym class to blow off their time in school. Yup, I took a bunch of super hard classes, did loads of work, and ended up with 3.6. My friend took a bunch of easier classes and got 4.0 without any massive effort. In my country, you have to take the harder classes to get into any respectable university. So you couldn't just take 25 gym classes. Oh yeah. He didn't quite do that. He took all the normal classes and more arts humanities focused classes, which at our HS were relatively easy. We both did well on standardized tests and got into our first choice colleges. Wow, happy ending. Happiness. I'd rather have more people happy than fewer people with more happiness. This is wholesome. Just reading this makes me happy. Count me in as one more happy person. Edible food, for some people at least. I think you mean edible. But I agree. I'd rather go to a buffet and be full than a fancy restaurant that leaves me broke and hungry. TBF, you go for the taste at a fancy restaurant, and the individual plates are small BC, you're supposed to go for the full course. Water, when you're fighting a fire. Can't put out a burning building with a bottle of Fiji water. Edit, added water for clarity. Challenge accepted, send me the live leak link. He burnt to death, can't post the link now. https:// a lack of rickroll disappoints me. Alcohol when you want to get drunk. I used to agree, until I tried getting drunk with Jepson's Milord. First time I ever gave up on the goal. Oh, you poor soul. The taste of Milord stayed with me for at least 3 days, I swear. Before that, I thought gin and chartreuse were the worst offenders. Damn, everybody says that about gin, but I kinda love it. Gin isn't meant to be a shot, so obviously that'll be gross. But Snoop was onto something with gin and juice. Add it to any fruit juice, and the pininess of gin really adds to the sweet and or bitterness of said juice. Also Tom Collins are mad good, if you like a more sour drink. Hydrogen when creating a new universe. Honestly, you need so much hydrogen. If you have enough, the quality emerges from quantity anyway. All the heavy metals and galaxies, and nebulas and life and sentience, all that shit. So that's what I've been doing wrong. Need more hydrogen. You know what to do, boys. Time to buy some water bottles. God, is that you? Not yet. I don't have enough hydrogen. And God said, let there be hydrogen. Qualified votes in an election. Quality is 100% irrelevant. Edit, changed votes to qualified votes for clarity. In America, you could consider a rural vote to be higher quality than an urban vote because of its weight in the electoral college. Also, people in swing states, battleground states, are much more valuable than people voting in states where there's such a huge margin that the result is practically known before they start campaigns. Yup. More than likely throwing away my general election vote, but I'm going to vote in every election forever. Even if your general election vote is a drop in the bucket as mine feels, especially voting in California, where my voice is one among millions, there are still state propositions and city laws that are very important. When you have more troops than the enemy has bullets, Russian anthem increases. Conversely, when you have more bullets than the enemy has things to shoot, accuracy through volume, it's the American way. TM. Suppressing fire is no joke. Militaries use it for a reason. If they can't poke their head out, they can't see what you're doing. Can you repeat that? Not sure if this is a repeat joke or an all artilleryman are deaf joke. Either way, as a former infantryman here, I got a lot of love for both artillery and aviation for making my job easier. Goblins. Money. I'll give you 100 Stanley nickels for a US dollar. Will that be enough for a slice from Alfredo's Pizza Kitchen? Is that different from pizza by Alfredo? Of course it's different. It's like eating a hot circle of garbage.